and welcome to another exciting installment of the Terrorisk podcast. It's your boy C Kim with Jdaflame, chopping it
Hey,
up,
it was good.
chopping it up over the airwaves. Fuck, dude, how you been? I saw that Batman trailer, Redux, redo. You did.
Everything's been good, bro. You know, living life, making music every day.
Yeah.
Batman thing was lit. Um, I'm trying to show. I think I showed you that before, but not really with like with the Batman trailer in the background. But it's so hard to find like trailers, empty movie trailers with no music.
Yeah, I feel you,
Unless
dog.
there's a special spot for it. There may be just a special website or database that just has all these like not just movie trailers, but movie footage with not music in it
Yeah,
for
yeah.
people for
Like
composers and shit.
like a cappella trailers.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Shit, bro. Nah, exactly. And
um,
I was gonna say, I don't know. I like I've been listening to like, well, not just recently, but just in general. I've been always more, yeah, recently, like suspense movies and stuff.
yeah,
Like the music on suspense, like how it's like,
yeah.
I don't know. I just love hearing that shit.
What
I
about?
like
Do you
I
like?
got attention to it.
Are
What's
you
up?
interested in Foley work at all?
Um, I think I never really got into that. I had friends that did, but
You know what it is,
I
right? It's like
I still didn't like fully understand. Like I know my friend was describing it to me like with dubstep. I think with like Excision, but I don't
no, no,
know.
no, not with music. I mean, like with movies. Like when you see like, for example, a lady in heels running up like stone steps. It's not like
Oh,
they wouldn't use like the natural audio from. Well, sometimes they do, but usually they have like
you
guys.
mean stuff like that? Oh, just sound effects.
Yeah, for like
I mean,
gunshots and like fucking
yeah. I mean, I
cobblestone
was
steps.
into stuff like that, but that I don't know, bro. I guess my journey with music and audio engineering, I kind of just did what was ever on the computer first, and the stuff like that. I kind of wanted to like until I can get like a setting where I can just do stuff like that. And now I kind of
No,
got
no,
that. I
no.
used to,
This isn't something like you do as a casual thing or just as a niche interest. Like this is stuff. This is like professionally done. Like
that's what I mean. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. I knew that was like a field of like specific like lane of like music in general, audio engineering, whatever you want to call it.
yeah. Because you have to use all
I used
sorts
to
of
watch
shit.
like
Yeah, you have
I
to
was
use like
watching Star
everything.
Wars. Yes, I was watching. I used to watch like the the making of Star Wars, whatever behind the scenes shit. You know how like the Tie Fighters, that sound they'll make when they're like flying, and all they did was rub like these two metal poles,
Yeah,
like slid them against each other and stuff.
yeah.
I don't know, it was super dope. It was
That's
super
yeah.
like,
That's what I'm talking about. And it's also for thunder. You could use like a big sheet of metal and record that.
man, like I don't know, like I wanted. It's always I like always thought it was interesting, but I never got into it like that.
Yeah. Yo.
Even video game sound effects is like something I want to further down the line just get into. But sound design takes so much time and shit too, bro.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yo, I feel like the characters on Facebook are like out of control lately. You know.
Also, see characters on Facebook, like people.
Yeah, like there's different archetypes on Facebook. You know, you got the BPD girl, you got the Giga Chad meathead, you got the
Bro,
fucking
this is why. I mean, I don't know. Facebook is. I guess if you're our age, Facebook has. I don't know. Still has those archetypes, but I mean, what other ones? Wait, continue though. My bad. What
oh
else did you have?
what did we say? The BPD princess, the Giga Chad racist alt right guy, the fucking there's the classical liberal uh white Jewish woman. There's there's the ignorant ass like Baltimore ass hood boogie, you know, like just mad dumb and mad ratchet.
So
Then
like, I would say this, bro. No, I didn't. No, sorry. I just would have started to cut you off. With Twitter is like 'cause that's where I'm on like most. It's like Twitter is like that, but it's like for like it's like split up like I don't know, like I was when I first got on Twitter, it was like when to start all this Trump stuff going on, and like I was just talking shit, and I was getting followers that way. I was like, you know, and then Trump, blah blah blah, and like I noticed the people that were following me, there was like it's like conservative, pro Trump, gay, Christian. I'm like, damn, this is like 40. You know what I'm saying? This is like the sides and stuff. Like I'm saying, like those
Dimensions.
even those archetypes even go like they turn into bit more subgenres, and then like sometimes they meet back up. Like the people like art like I don't know if you're I'm not trying to go to sides or whatever, but like I don't know you kind of realize like damn everyone's like in one certain place of like the level and stuff.
They're
But
clicked
yeah,
up.
but what else about the Facebook archetypes that were you
Archetypes.
leading?
Let's see.
Well, I would just be pronouncing shit whatever these days.
There's the culture vulture.
Okay, I was thinking about something like that, like I don't want to say earlier, but just like
Oh, and there's the amateur political commentator. You know, like they're just like so they're so into the history of like current conflicts and like regimes surrounding the conflicts and all that
I
shit.
still tie that in with the culture virtue, bro. Because the culture virtue just gonna like latch on to shit, keep move on to the next thing.
Well, now the culture vulture is like kind of sad because they don't really have like strong communities and scenes to really like prop them up these days because they're all dying. Like all the forums, like they're just like they got so big to the point where they just failed. You know, like Pitchfork and like Gawker, I think was another one that failed. And
I was. What do you mean, like those forums? Like, are you talking about like just even like Reddit too? Like
well,
Reddit too?
they don't do political commentary. They do cultural commentary. Like they'll talk about like trends, like the newest trends in music or media, and how it's like. But you know what?
Okay.
You're right, and like they have intertwined at this point. It's like the
I
culture
think a
and
lot of people, because what I'm seeing right now, um, I think a lot of just like either I don't know. I'm seeing like even the Republican Party, those people are just like they're just I don't know. It seems like everyone just stopped giving. I don't want to say stop giving a fuck. They're just waiting for the. I don't know. A lot of people are now that a lot of shit's monetized as well. Um, it's really hard to see who's like who's actually genuine. And I guess it's not really talking about anyone the group specific, but just like in general.
yeah,
Like you can post shit, right? Like Twitter, you can get paid for shit. You can get paid to post whatever.
yeah. You can get paid
And
to
like,
post shit in
of
Facebook
course,
too.
yeah, but this is different. Like I mean, like a status. There's a simple stat. Like what I'm saying. You can post videos on Facebook, get paid, but just like writings or whatever. But if you got like certain agenda, you can build your team, and then like as long as you stick to that agenda, your team will keep following, even if it's like something somewhat flawed. And I'm just like, damn. Uh, and people either see it or don't. But like I feel like that's like the whole like I think even like what culture vultures, even that people are realizing there's nothing to culture vulture anymore.
To vulture,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
There's nothing. There's nothing
there's
to
like
rake in.
there's like a bubble about to pop with culture and shit, bro. Like you seen the Apple glasses? You seen like or you seen like videos of people using that?
The Apple
That's gonna
Vision
be
Pro.
or Apple Vision. That's gonna be some people's culture, bro.
Yeah.
You have one of the goggles like it's like some shitty area or whatever, like abandoned houses, but you put the goggles on and it's like super cyber city, everything lit, lasers, and then neon lights and shit.
Hell's yeah.
But I think, I don't know, bro. Facebook, I can go on. Facebook is like dead, bro. That's how I look at it.
Yeah,
That's
I
dead, dead.
agree. But it's like dead in what sense? Like, what are you really trying to get out of it? Are you trying to make money? If you're trying to make money, then you're probably like better off doing other shit besides like posting on social media. You know, it's clearly
I just like,
it's more of a creative endeavor than anything. You know, it's like not even anything like you should really try to like focus so much on making money off of. It's if it comes great, you know, because that certainly does happen for
it
some
was at
people.
one point like a actual like platform where people you can make like money, whether it was like e-commerce selling, what I'm saying, services.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. Right now, the algorithm constantly changes. Instagram too, same company. Um, but I think in terms of like when I say Facebook's dead, I can probably say like I'm starting to see like even social media becoming like a dead thing soon.
Oh
I
yeah.
really think social media will be like I don't know if mentioned this before, but I think it's gonna. I remember when I was like 11 years old. There's this website called Free Webs. You can make your own website basically. It's like the 2006 version of whatever Wix. You know Wix.com or Squarespace
Yeah.
or like Shopify.
Yeah.
Imagine that in 2006. Basically, you can make your own websites and shit, kind of like, just like MySpace, how you have your own profile.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like a whole community still behind it, and I was like, well, what if like this shit can like come back where people just like they leave like Facebook, they leave like Twitter, TikTok, not really necessarily leave it, but and then like everyone goes back to just like you just make your own website and people just start visit that shit. It's gonna be easy to make your website soon with AI. It's gonna be easy to make a lot of shit soon, bro. That's why I said that the bubble's gonna pop soon, and like there's gonna be like this brand new like wave of like culture and shit. That's just how I see it. This is the end of like we're at the tail end of like at least current culture, or there might just be bullshit, bro. Maybe same shit. Might be 5 years from now, Coca Cola. Drink a
Mm.
Coca.
Nah, I think it's
Coca
something.
Cola always be here.
I think things are going to change, but I think it's gonna be less about the nature of the platforms and the technology behind the platforms, and it's going to be more about the internal changes with people. And I think
That too.
it's like imagine the technology we have now, and just like how radically that alone, its use
Look at this,
cases
bro.
can.
I don't know. I don't know. That shit was cool. My bad. I'm listening though.
It's pretty
Hey,
cool. It's pretty neat. It's hot. No, I
yeah.
was just saying. Imagine if like everybody's like psychic abilities were just like more activated, because back in ancient times, like people like in ancient Egypt were apparently like psychic as hell, and it was normal. Like they were able to do crazy shit with their minds and their mental abilities, like part water, or like lift heavy objects and shit, like crazy shit. And apparently, like I think like if we could tap back into that, because like yeah, like vibrating at that frequency and shit.
Uh,
If we tap back into that, like imagine what, like something, any social media platform would just suddenly like shift into something crazy. It's like just like
that's what I'm saying. I think when I say tap into that, it's like um even when you posted about service to others and shit, there's a big difference between motherfuckers all across the planet how they feel and shit. But like there's different factors of that too. But um
no, I mean, but it's a base intention. It's really about where your intention goes, and your intention is such a fundamental aspect of your very being. So it's like, is your intention service to self or service to others? You got to have a bit of both. I mean, that's
yeah,
the
you gotta have both. But so like service to others is like something that could easily most like by default people's gonna have service to self by default. At least I think most people.
I think the real thing is like when you acknowledge that ratio of service to self versus service to others, what you're really doing is you're acknowledging that, like, you're giving yourself a reason why you would practice service to self. It's like you practice service to self because everyone's connected, and if you want to be good to others, you have to be good to yourself. You're not going to be good to anyone unless you're good to yourself first.
Oh,
And
I was
all,
thinking service to self like selfish.
no, I mean it could be
Like I got,
selfish in some ways, like
I know
like
people that use
being selfish about your attention, your energy, you know. But also, for example, like you could also say service to others benefits yourself too. Like if you help another person, you recognize we're all spiritual beings, we're all connected to the same spiritual source. So if you
yeah,
hurt,
everybody going through the same bullshit.
so if you hurt someone, ultimately, like you're hurting yourself,
How
like
you feel?
like
Yeah, exactly.
so that's how, in that way, service to others can ultimately lead to service to self. Like, honestly, you do yourself harm if you just fuck someone. Every time you fuck someone over, it does fuck you over. Like, it does psychically damage you. It damages your soul. Like it's just that poisonous intention. And once you give into it, like once, it's like, all right, whatever. But if you're conditioned to like behaving that way is normal, because we live in like a sociopathic, materialistic gain based like society. And if you keep pushing that,
we do shit subconsciously. Like we, you know what I'm saying? Like that, we can do shit not even know it's really affecting somebody on the other side of the planet.
oh yeah,
So,
obviously, but I'm saying like in terms of like
I know what
just
you mean. No, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean in terms of like consciously doing things, like at least like even if you did do something that like ultimately harms someone, if you just acknowledge your intention to do good, you know, like with what you're given.
Minimize it. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, and that's like that's why you got to like think really good and hard about like taking on an abundance mentality. It's like of what must you be abundant of first? It's not money. It's not like material possessions. It's you got to be abundant with energy and love. You know, like you got
Yeah,
to
I
and
want to say
compassion.
that.
If you have, because like you
Say
could have,
that. Too.
imagine having like mad money but like zero energy. Like that would be the saddest shit, right? You'd have no energy to do anything with it, to spend it on anything. You it would just sit there. You need energy to do anything. You know, to even get money. Like you need energy. So when you think of abundance, you want to think of like what thoughts and what feelings give, what emotions give me the most energy, and it's like gratitude and love. And it sounds like mad like cheesy and gay, but it's fucking true. You know, like it's all true shit.
Nah, bro, fuck this shit, bro. Nah, that's some real shit, bro.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
that's how.
it's kind of insulting because like the answer is so simple and it's just staring at you in the face. You just refuse to accept it. It's really
Bro,
it's all
it's complex, bro. It's everybody. You don't understand the whole like planet. People like in and like I said, I don't know. Like you said, we see social media and there's real life as well, and we don't really know what's going like on real life in
yeah.
every single factor. But it's just like social media people mad, but was there ever a time when people on social media was like happy? Generally, like there wasn't trolling. Was there ever like? I think the internet is a different conscious, and that's what we got to learn how to take
Oh, you
on.
mean like it's a different it's a new layer of consciousness. It's like a
Yeah,
it's
but communication. If you if you haven't been on the internet for a long time, you wouldn't like really know the layers, the differences and layers
yeah.
of that of unconscious. And then like when you're and then now it's just like it's natural. Like being if you're born right now, bro, 2024. It's just like it's just like natural shit now. It's
I
a natural conscious part
I
of like people,
I
everything.
think one of the things that makes like communicating over the internet much easier to grasp is if you're a gamer. Like video gaming gives you the right mentality to
That's the
approach it
only.
with.
That's kind of what I was kind of going like. That's kind of what I was saying, bro. If you're like gaming on the PC, whatever, and then before like a certain date, you had like a certain awareness to like the internet and shit. But now it's just like if you it was like it's like a sweet spot, bro. It's weird. It's like a or still PC gamers still, but and if you're not, because you see like I say, bro, you see like people getting yeah, even that's why I said with Facebook. Facebook will suggest you like low vibrational shit. Like, on some AI, like Facebook just be suggesting.
Yo, I saw this
Facebook
video.
suggests like Pamela Anderson, and it's like AI. They, like I'm like, bro, and I'm seeing all the comments like, wow. I'll be like,
Yo, I scrolled past this video on YouTube. It was called "Why Hip Hop Can Never Be Positive." Like hip hop just can never
and,
be
you know,
positive.
I had those thoughts. You know, I had those. I was telling my friend, and I was like, bro, I can't listen. Like, I listen to Christian. That I don't really agree with. I feel like there's exceptions, but I was listening to Christian rap, right? And I'm like, damn, like this shit made me want to gang bang. I probably said this before. Like this made me still because you know what I'm saying. 808, like
Yeah.
it's like that shit, like everything that hit, like. But I don't know why. What was the video? What were they talking about?
I don't know. It's just I scrolled past it. I didn't. I should actually watch that video. It sounds fun.
Who
It
made
sounds
it?
funny.
I feel it though.
What?
I don't know, bro. Um, a lot of like I guess most like rap music has like some type of like whether it's like hoes, drugs, shots some niggas, like so like you know what I'm saying like most of it gonna have like and it's like it's really hard to be made like I don't think it's hard though. I'm still going for it. 'Cause I made a track that I got like no cuss words, no N word, no like no violence, no drugs. Like that shit hit like you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna
Well,
challenge that.
The most positive music that I know of in general is probably reggae.
Yeah, I don't ever hear.
What?
Yeah, I don't ever hear no negative reggae.
You should listen to some reggae if you want positive music. That's like the most positive music I
YouTube,
could think
bro.
of.
Like YouTube, but I'm in negative music.
No, I mean, I
Um,
grew up with a lot of reggae during my teenage years because like I was into white boy reggae at first, which put me on to like
what?
like reggae. Like,
What's the white people reggae? I told you, my first thought was like, oh, this is
wait, I can't hear you that well.
Oh, you can hear. Oh, hold on. Yo, you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Sometimes it's like audio interface. I don't know. I might need to get a new computer, bro. Power supply it might just be too much.
Yeah, I
Might
feel
just be
you.
too lit. Um, what who was the white people reggae band that's like super popular?
There's a couple. There's Sublime.
Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, I first heard. I'm like, oh, this is the white people. No, because someone told me to listen to Sublime. I'm like, high school or some shit. You know what I'm saying? The hipster niggas and shit. I'm like, oh, listen to Sublime. I'm like, I'm like, this is white people Bob Marley. Fuck. Why y'all hyping this up? Like, yo,
Yeah, there's 311.
I think, but it's not bad music though. I just it's not really that it's white people reggae. It's just like it was just super it just had the modern twist to it. But
Yeah,
I ran through the Bob Marley and like what is it, Bob Marley and the Wailers or something,
yeah.
like the discography and shit. I had that shit like on repeat
Yo, do you
for
like
like
No
years.
Doubt?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, it's Gwen Stefani's old band.
I might have to hear it. Oh, you say Gwen Stefani?
Yo, it's a sick band. No Doubt is a classic fucking band. Class
No, I
act.
probably what I'm about to say. I probably like hear. Is it like music they play in the grocery stores?
Sometimes, yeah, I would say so.
Hold on. If I hear it, I'll know what it is, bro. If I
Yeah.
hear, it, I'll probably because I was like I was like in Publix or some shit, and they were playing like early 2000s, like
Yeah.
early
Pop rock.
2000 waves. I'm just like, God damn, um, this shit hit like a mother because it's like music that from that time was just really like these days, bro. Like a lot of music, people using the same sounds. All these pack like producers release a pack, and damn well all it is. It's a snare from another pack. They just EQ'd it a little bit, put their name on it. You know what I'm saying? Everyone using the same 808 sounds and shit.
That's funny. That's so true. It's funny you say that. It's
Early
that's
2000s, like everyone like it was just this unique. Like I know I love 808s to death. You know what I'm saying? But back
me
then,
too.
like before, like pre 808, I know 808s were there, but like 2009 is when the 808s got like bomb bomb. Like the 808s got like I don't know, like that's when they Area 51 released some a different vibrational sound to the public. They released different frequencies to the public. Bro, what are they doing now, bro? What if music is based upon like the just like how they say that there's futuristic technology? What if there's futuristic music that they haven't released yet? I don't know, bro. It sounds crazy. Crazy theory. Crazy conspiracy theory.
um yeah, I mean, as far as I could tell, like it's we're never going to be able to hear. First of all, we're only given a limited amount of frequency that our ears can actually pick up, you know? There's only a limited frequency range of pitch that we could actually listen to, especially like as we get older.
Neuralink. You
Well,
never know.
you could broaden it,
Or
but you know
Link.
what? But within that limited frequency, there's still like an infinite world for us to like figure out different ways to like fuck around in that specific spatial sonic frequency. Like we could do all sorts of shit, especially because like the technology is like allowing us to do shit, right? Like when it comes to instead of being limited to like instruments, we could actually like use virtual instruments to and like fuck around with the settings to do crazy shit real time and synthesize with other stacks and stacks of effects. We could do all sorts of shit. The only thing is, it's the question is, it's like the next problem that comes up is if I take away your computer, can you still make music? Like if I take away your laptop, can you still make music? You know?
Piano. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a bot. I'm not doping. Give me like 4, 6, 5, no, get 6 months straight piano daily. 4 hours a day, take my computer away, I'm popping off.
For me, it's guitar. I could definitely play the shit out of a guitar at this point.
I feel like
I'm
once you
not great, but like
it
I'm
just takes
decent. I'm
time, bro.
okay. I'm not even decent. I'm probably just
It
okay at
just takes
guitar.
time, bro. That's all. I don't think anything's like as hard as people. I don't really think any, and it's not. It's just like if you put time in it, that's where it's like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Also, you gotta
That's
put it. You gotta put in the love. Then it becomes a part of you.
but you should take your computer away, still make music. I have this like little idea that I want to do it one day for like a little like a hardware like trap. It's like a drum machine, but it has like you can control just hi hat, snare, kick, 808. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And it's just for like a specific person like that plays the you know what I'm saying. They just play that aspect, and then another person will just play keyboard synthesizers, do their own shit.
Yeah.
That's,
I like those. I made one of those stupid edits before where it's like you just do a random sound like clapping hands, or you do like a thing with like pens against the thing, and then you just layer that over in like video edits, and then you make like this like crazy banger, and like after like a few stems, and put a guitar riff over that, and suddenly you got some crazy shit going on. Yeah, I did that once, and it was like it was fun. It was that's that should tell you how easy it is to do. You could do it with
well,
anything.
that's what I'm saying. That leads to I don't even when are you like into popular music? Do you listen to like or at least pay attention to it, or do you like
Not
are
anymore.
there
No,
like certain
no.
songs
There's like nothing to gain from listening to like popular
or do
music
you
these
like listen
days.
to like the radio and just see what's on, or do you hear like a certain song at a bar or club and be like, okay, this is the I guess this is the new song right now. Because I even want to know how that's gonna go, bro. 'Cause I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be. I don't know how your radio station is up there.
I don't really listen to what I care about mostly. It's like the music that I usually care about. It's
Well,
stuff.
I'm talking about society, bro. But yeah, I'm listening, bro.
Yeah, like how I relate music as a music maker to society is usually through dance music, because no matter what the times are, people are going to want to dance. And there's a specific criteria with the music when it comes to making dance music. If you follow this, you'll make dance music. And like I've always appreciated that criteria, that kind of matrix, you know. So yeah, I've
Well,
always like
there's dance music, but there's like it's constantly evolving.
yeah, exactly. That's a
Either
cool
and it's
thing about
crazy.
it.
It's either getting like I feel like dubstep from like and like electro house between like 2009 and 2013 was crazy. Well, that shit was crazy compared to it was still lit now, but you know how like you notice how like electro houses and I'm not going by like what you personally like what I personally I'm just talking about like how like in the different ways come like there's electro house, but then it went like super minimal to big room house, and then it
Yeah.
went back to like some type of deep house, electronic deep house and shit,
Hmm.
and then like I don't know, so it's just like
Or
there's
tech
always like
house.
yeah, the bro I love tech house, bro. I don't know if you listen to Adam Bayer.
Well,
He's
now
like
it's
a
like now it's techno's back, and techno is like huge now. Everyone loves techno, and techno is like
well,
the,
that's what I mean. Well, the I guess the and that's what that there's like overlay the like the tech what tech house is techno with the genres with those genres. But I don't know. I gotta know what you mean by techno.
oh like
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 like what
hard
BPM?
like hard techno, like 140, 150 BPM.
See, I wasn't. See, I'm talking about even techno. I don't know. I know what you're. I know what type of music you're referring to. No
Yeah,
matter
that
which,
crazy hard shit.
but like it's just crazy how it goes in waves from like it'll be either super complex music or super minimal music. But it also depends on like who you listen to specifically. But the main thing that changes that's always new is like the type of like rhythm it is though. Because the deep house from like early 2000s is the same as deep house in 2010, and it's not the same as deep house in 2015. You get what I'm saying, right? Like that. If
Sure,
you get what I mean with that.
sure. And there's also like the jungle aspect, like drum and bass and stuff that just stays no matter what. Like always there.
I've been hearing drum and bass on the radio or this rant. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you about the radio station because like I've been like cutting on the radio and then like I just hear like liquor drum and bass like I don't know like 30 minutes to hour. I don't know. It'll be like a at night randomly. It'll be just drum and bass back to back. And I'm just like, what is it?
Yeah,
God damn.
we got like a college radio in the
There
city.
might be some shit like that too. Just somebody
Yeah.
riding out, somebody breaking out the Matrix.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah, it's mad fun. You just get on
It
the
might be
deck.
something like
You
that.
just get on the decks and start broadcasting.
But that was my main thing, even about going to because I know like going to clubs and shit. Like I think um I know like people hate going to like clubs and bars and shit, and I feel it because it's just like it's mostly like the top 40 type DJ that's just playing like a mixture of just like pop, rap, popular rap music and
Or
like
or prap,
Linkin Park.
p rap.
Oh,
Yeah.
just like yeah, exactly, or like some popular Spanish song. Like there's no there. I don't know. I feel like if they brought like you know, I don't want to say call it experimental, but like specific genre DJs to random bars and clubs more, or just like experimental. You know what I'm saying? That would like I don't know. I feel like that would boost society's culture in general. I'll be like I don't know. That would bring back that like music culture aspect. That's like, and then people would be like, okay, I don't want to listen to that shit on it because at one point the radio was kind of lit. Maybe like the 50s, 60s, 70s. I don't know. May have been the same shit, just pop shit. Whatever the pop equivalent in the 60s was in the 70s.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think like yeah, music. I mean, for its own sake, like music is music. It's always going to be music. That's all it is. But that's it's it's a lot as it is. But it's also we're at the meta of content creation now. Because like you can make music and you can make like a video aspect of it, and you could edit it, and you could do it all yourself. Like you don't need like a professional team or you don't need a service to have the shit edited for you. Like you could learn how to use like all this free shit.
Easiest, like, yeah, and that's why honestly, bro, I wanna upgrade my iPhone. I got iPhone XR. I know how you feel about iPhones. You might be like you're an iPhone hater. Fuck it. But
I
the
think they're chick phones,
iPhone
the girl phones.
what hey, depends on what do you use your phone for, bro? Depends on that though too if you got like Android. But anyways, iPhone
Yo,
15
you want to see
13.
my phone? This is my phone. You see it? You see this shit? Look at that shit. It's got that big ass screen. It's kind of like ridiculous, but I love it.
What the fuck? What man? That man opened up the whole.
Yeah,
That whole
you've never seen the Z Folds?
thing I said it, but I never said.
Yeah, your
I
iPhone doesn't do that.
don't need it to do that. Like, I don't care about that. I don't care about. Do you do like help you out though?
I mean, when I travel and shit, I like to like watch stuff on it and like I'll clip it up and whatever.
Bro, that's the thing with me. Like I'm so like far, and I think that's why how iPhone users are kind of like. I don't know. Like I mean, I don't want to say all iPhone users, but
Also, I like to
oh,
read books on it. That's another thing I like to do because like it's better when
oh,
it's
I
a
do
bigger
that.
screen.
I do that, bro. I don't know, bro. I think I didn't get a smartphone until I was like like maybe like 19, 20,
Yeah.
like a legit smartphone. I had like another phone, but it wasn't like smart. It was like you know what I'm saying. So like I was like, bro. So I always was like kind of like behind like a step with like the latest phone. But I want to get the iPhone 15 because like I wanted to get like a camera and shit. But I'm not gonna spend money on a camera. If I can get iPhone
Nah,
15, make
nah,
music
dude.
videos.
Guess yo, join the light side. Get an Android.
Nah, bro. How's the camera on it though? Can you record a music video?
The camera
People
fucking
recording,
the camera fucking rips, dude. Like these phones, their Samsung
record a
flagship,
music video, bro.
the
You
Samsung
record it.
flagship phones are like crazy. Like they have crazy cameras. They have nutsy
You record a
hardware.
music video with it, bro.
Is that
And
really
it's
what you
like,
want? You really just want to make a music video through your phone? Like
yeah, bro.
you
Like,
could do that with like either iPhones or Androids. Like,
yeah, but no, I got the XR iPhone and you know what I'm saying? I need to upgrade. This is 2018 phone. Bullshit.
yo, honestly, if it hurts, it works,
I got
man.
the phone 6 years ago.
If it ain't broke,
Nah,
don't
bro,
fix
once
it.
I upgrade this shit, the phone, cause what's her name made a video with the iPhone 15. Olivia
Cardi B,
Rodrigo,
Olivia
and that shit
Rodrigo.
that shit was like that shit was crazy, dude. What the fuck? The
Yeah.
iPhone. And then even with the last Steven Spielberg did a music video with the iPhone. That nigga, the fuck? Why the fuck that nigga? You know what the fuck? Like, but like it came out decent, and then like what we were saying earlier with the video editing and shit. Cause like I don't know if you used Canva before.
Yo,
Canva out the chain. Like
would you rather be a music producer or a movie producer?
well, bro, I wanted to be I was always a producer in general, dog. I was always a
Hells
I
yeah,
was, I
producer
was
for
always
days.
like
The producers. Yo, it,
I just never had like a just being a the thing about being a director is just like that's why another reason I want to get an iPhone 15 to make a movie too, bro. Because like you know what I'm saying, it was just finding the people, you know what I'm saying, that was like down to do it and shit. But like I'm down to like make it like you know what I'm saying, try to produce a movie and shit.
all right,
Not now,
so
but in the future. I want
say
to like do kung fu. Me and my friends had a, but we do have this idea for like a kung fu movie called Omen. It is just like we were trying
Omens.
to make like we were trying to make like the most ghettoest like kung fu movie, but like the first 30 minutes of the movie is like it's just like it's like this war. It's like 200 niggas on the field fighting each other. Like this is like as soon as the movie start off is the war, then like the next half of the movie is like storyline is one dude. You know what I'm saying? Just basic shit.
Well, you got to think of a different name. I like the movie idea, but you got to think of a different name because Omen is taken. It's like a very like prolific fucking horror
Like what? Like
movie. Horror movie.
oh fuck it, bro.
Okay, so I was gonna give like $1 million tip to like anyone who wants to make any kind of content, no matter what scale, whether it's like videos or like whether it's fucking movies, like full scale movies or music videos. If there's one skill that you really want to get good at, you can look this up too. The base skill for content creation is writing. If you could get good at writing, like actual writing, you can make whatever content you want. Like honestly, like that's because everything else is supplementary from writing. Like you could say if you dive into like I want to make videos, I want to make video content. Yeah, you could just try to wing it without writing a word, but it's gonna be shit. Like you got to actually sit down and
Yeah.
write out a storyboard, write out like
Now
like
with AI, you can get AI to chat GPT to generate you like storyboards and shit.
either way, like you're still gonna have to
Yeah,
you're gonna have to tweak it. B, the AI is still doing the same kind of work I'm talking about, which is writing. You got to get good at writing. Period.
yeah, no, of course though. But
Because
that's
even to get AI to write the right shit, you still have to know how to write, and you still have to know what to make it right, like in a certain like structure, to make like a coherent thing. Whether it's an actual like story structure, like with scenes and acts, or whether it's something that you're just like comfortable, like experimenting with yourself, like just like a kind of an art thing, like an art film thing. I don't know.
no, you're right though, bro. That's like I feel like with content creation, there's an aspect where it's like I don't know, people. There's lots of content creation is crazy, bro. But
As well, yeah, it's crazy, but I'm just
the
saying.
writing aspect. Well, I was saying that because like the writing aspect is important, but
It's
so
the start. It's the
it's just
start of
like
all
so.
content creation, honestly.
For example, like I see like a reel of like a I don't know. You ever be looking at reels on Facebook? It
Reels?
was like some story about like some chick went on a date with some dude and the dude stole her shoes. Like it's like some interview. I don't know if you know those reels where people interview each other.
Okay, so I mean, yeah, like there, I know about reels and stuff, but even then, like if people are just want to like pump out like a few second long reels, they still have to go by volume. If they're gonna do this, they're gonna do a lot of it, and even then, that's when you still need to write. You still need to write like quick ideas. You're not just gonna come up with them every second on the spot. No, you're gonna have like a whole
No,
notebook
no,
page where at night, and you're just gonna write down like a whole list of different like real ideas, and you're just gonna go
yeah.
through them like every single day. It's like, oh, I could do this
So
one,
what I'm
this one,
trying to
this
say
one.
is like even take people. You could take other people's ideas.
Yeah,
That's what
that
I'm saying.
too. But why not just? But it's a lot easier if they're like a second long reels. Is literally just sit down one night with a pen and paper, and you could write like a whole list of 100 within minutes. You could write like a list of 100 real
Yeah,
ideas, and maybe like 30 of them are good. And hey, that's like 30 days of just reels. Like, and maybe you can make
yeah,
something off
yeah.
that.
But it's just like me. I content creation is cool. There's different levels of it, and there's different for like. And I notice how like the different demographics of people that do it, and then there's also it depends on the niche as well.
Well, it's like, what are you trying to do with it? You know, like, what's your goal? Is your goal to just like,
Me,
try to get something out of it, or is your goal to spread like something of value into the
well,
world? You
it's just
know?
multiple things, bro. There's different content creation is basically like um basically the we can the ability for like everyone common man to just promote whatever the fuck they want to promote. Before content creation, it was just radio and TV.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just, so
true.
that's
But that's
just
why
like
that's why the content was a lot more that's why the content was a lot more coherent. So here's how focus works. Like focus of attention. Imagine like a magnifying glass under sunlight, right? If you keep moving the magnifying glass, like nothing happens. It's just going to be like dispersed focused light, like spreading everywhere. But if you hold it still, then shit's going to like catch on fire. That's the power of like stillness and focus. So it helps to just like focus on like one goal at a time sometimes.
yeah. No, I get what you mean, but it's just like I'm just saying in general with content creation, like whether it's e-commerce, whether it's your specific artist, music stuff.
What's more important is like branding, and you got to know how marketing works. You got to know how to create a sales funnel or like a marketing funnel. And a
Oh yeah,
marketing funnel is like the different
that's
stages.
one of the biggest things I noticed. Even with I have even I've realized what the biggest like stresses of me with like selling beats and stuff, and the whole thing what you just mentioned, the sales funnel, because that's gonna get in directing people to like landing page with the beats, just like any other. I used to think that was just like wasn't a thing with music too or beats. I used to think like, oh, okay, this is for other shit. This is for like,
No, it's all for e-commerce. It all falls under the umbrella of e-commerce, like this kind of practice. But what I'm saying is like, I mean, no matter what, the problem with applying e-commerce to like things like music production or like creative stuff like that,
yeah, I don't like it.
it's
That's
the
me though.
it's the supply idea. Like you always have to create content and pump it out. It's like you're forced to, otherwise you lose novelty in an extremely competitive market. So it's like if you keep trying to play the numbers game, first of all your art's going to suffer. The quality of your work is going to be shit because you're just like mass producing like crap so other people could buy it off the shelf like fucking it's Target or something, like.
That's why I don't approach it like I don't really approach it that lane that way. And at the same time, it's like people are like I don't look at me even like making music and shit. I don't really look at it like trying to get signed, be next Drake. And the funny thing is, everyone's trying to like, and like there's only certain parameters that like fit those categories and shit. You know what I'm saying? To even be chosen to be, you know what I'm saying? Chosen by the universe to do that shit. And it's just like even how I look at it, like I'm not gonna I just make music and shit, and the only thing I care about is just high quality track. I'm not gonna put content itself being a content creator. There's a lot of artists that don't even want to do that shit because artists didn't do that before. You didn't see like I know major artists are doing it now, but and they're getting views and likes, but it's because they're major artists. That's just like some celebrity chick tells like, oh, I made an OnlyFans and I'm making like millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And then like some chick makes it and they made like $100. They made like $14 and shit. So they thought they were gonna make they thought they were gonna pop up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it leveled to everything and shit. But like music for me it's like I don't know, it's still like kind of long term. I don't really care because I'm not really trying to I don't know, bro. I'm not trying to like. I don't look at music as like make money thing. I just look at it like slowly, uh, just release it to the world. Whoever fucks with it, fucks with it. But I am gonna because I want to make a game with music, with my music in it and shit, and have it correlate to like, you know, it's gonna be like a placeholder, like a sound player as well to listen to new releases. But it's gonna be a game as well. Cause fuck it, yeah, that product too. I like video games and like Mega Man style, Metroid Prime style. If you get the drift, style game, and then I don't know, maybe like dollar a month, build it up, build that, advertise that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be the essential product, subscription based, and I'll release music onto that little player thing. It'll still be on major like Spotify, YouTube, But still release shit on that game slash music player on your phone, basically, or iPad, whatever, Switch. But all this shit is easy to do. I'm not like, and then stupid genius. I mean, not the AI, all this shit, bro. They got the what's the name of that shit? GitHub got all the shit already. All you gotta do is get the dude nigga on Fiverr, pay him like $100. Some nigga in the Philippines or
India,
Sri Lanka or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Indonesia.
Yeah, or they'll draw all the sprites, background. Those who I fuck with though. Like I be referring people to that's how I got my one of my album covers. I paid this dude like $100, and then I paid someone else separate just to make the font. That's how particular I be on shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like I'm all out or all in. But yeah, the video game music player idea was something that I had like a idea for as a means of making money from music, but also like a you know in a innovative type of way. Because artists gave their power to Spotify, Apple Music, and all that shit, TikTok and shit. Like for the streams game, like no, you gotta get like million streams for like $400. And at that point, like, I don't give a fuck about no
Yeah,
Cause you know how much energy it take to get the million streams. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's not. I feel like that. I don't know. We'll see how that game will change in the future too. But yeah, they're going back to the content creation. You can pop off that way, definitely.
I'd rather be a storyteller than a content creator.
Do you think well, when you say storyteller, what how long will it take for your story to be told?
Well, I'd rather, like a single song can tell a story. Like a painting could
Okay.
tell a story. A story could tell a story. Like the whole length of a podcast can tell a story. Like throughout like different episodes, like all 100
Oh yeah.
episodes or so. You know,
Yeah.
it just it all tells a story. It's like that's really
Well, that's how.
that's what making art is about. That's what our life is about. That's what living our life is about.
Well,
Our
yeah.
life is literally telling.
Right. But when it comes to the content, you can't really tell a story like. Well, you can, but it's just like that's why
Content
music.
creation, no, content creation is just industrializing your story, your ability to storytell, and using it for like the sole purpose of harvesting attention and hopefully for monetary gain. That's what makes it kind of dirty. Like that's like taking something that's essentially so pure and like using it for like trying to like, but I get it, like people need to get ahead. Everyone's doing rough. Everyone's like, especially like the middle class is dying. There's no middle class. There's only the really poor and the really rich. And like it's either you're fucked or you're not, and you might as well not be fucked. Like so, whatever it takes to not be fucked, you might as well take it. Like I get it.
Something like is it really people like is it really because I know people are like oh look what people are doing on social media for money or likes or
No, fuck it. Do whatever the fuck you can for money. As long as it's legal and not gonna land you in
is it really
prison, fucking do
is
it.
there really that much people doing shit compared to like people that's not like
Nah, you underestimate humanity. Right now, there are so many industries, billions of
there is,
industrial.
bro, trust me.
There's billions of industrious motherfuckers out there in the world doing some crazy shit. They're doing e-commerce, they're doing shady shit on the dark web. They could be like married husband, like, married family men, like just engaged in all sorts of crazy shit online and stuff. Like it's a crazy world out there. That this whole meta layer that we've added just over like, these like server nodes, this whole network, this internet.
I mean,
Like
bro, exactly. No, why they call it nodes, and then don't we got nodes in their body? Like, why they be calling shit the same shit? Why they be doing shit in front? That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, everything already like connected, bro. And
yeah,
it's just like
yeah,
what I'm worried about, honestly, is like, wait, what you about to say, my bad, bro?
no, there was this shit that Joe Rogan said, which is funny. He was like, he says, when you fly over LA or some shit, like, and you look down at the fields and mountains and you look at LA and you go, that's fucking cancer. There's like some brown shit growing out there and there's like brown smoke. It looks like cancer. And for some reason, this is just what people do. They just keep fucking having kids. It's like, And it's like
Everyone's gonna have kids. I think we
it's like mold on a sandwich. You know, if you look at mold on a sandwich, you don't look at like individual mold spores with jobs and careers. You look at a pile of fucking mold. And people think they're individuals, but they're really not. They're just one collective group. And that's
and
what he
that's
was
what
saying.
you know what's crazy. I be thinking about that. Like I don't know. Am I? And I see that perspective from like
Like we think we're individuals, that's an illusion to keep the breeding process going. It's just a biological trick.
I'm not gonna say my specific job, but I'm just saying that when you talk to multiple people but oversee like the bigger picture, it's just really crazy how like I don't know. It's really crazy. Like I don't know. It's like when you see what people are going through. I don't know. I feel like everything is balanced out. I feel like rather it's like you. It's like when it comes. I don't know. I feel like it's like time. It's like time, money, pleasure. I don't know. I feel like shit's balanced out in regards to what people got. Maybe people got a push, and people just got a different hand. People got different cards, but it's just I don't know the whole that mentality. Like even like shit, shit that I know. Like I own shit. Even like the getting out in the material world, like clothes. Like I don't know. I used to like clothes, designer clothes and shit, brands. I still trust me. I'm gonna be swagged out for life. I'm gonna be swagged out. You know what I'm saying? For life to death. But like when you pulling hoes without designer brand clothes and shit, then it's just like, damn, what is material then? What is the meaning of what is why do I need?
Yeah, it's
It's like
bullshit. It's actually bullshit, dude. It's fucking
what
bullshit.
is
If you have charisma, it's way different.
but it's I used to work at the club, strip club, at a
Yeah,
bathroom,
that's not a
and I was
good
like, I noticed
that's
different
not
type of
it's not a good wholesome environment. Like
well, everyone like. Well, the thing is, the club is high level environment too. If you like do it right, it's just most people don't. But anyway, I noticed there's like strip club. I noticed there's like the more like wealthier strip club that's still lit. I know there's like two type of like, and someone else said this before. I think ML7 on Twitter, dude, he said the same shit. And this made me realize like I was thinking the same shit. There's like two type of rich people that I noticed came. There was like the rich people that had like they had just had money handed to them, and then there's like the rich people that had like they had to work for the money. But it was like a different type of mentality or whatever. Like those people had like you can tell like ego wise and shit.
well, there's old money and there's new money, and new money doesn't last as long as old money. Like, if you're born into old money, that really does stick. If you fall into new money and you become new money, that tends to go really fast for a
Old
lot of
money
them.
to like the most minimum what's the most minimum extent of old money?
I don't know.
Like
We're talking about like lineages that go back centuries. Like we're
oh
like royal
that's
bloodlines
okay
and shit,
that's
like
them.
barons. I
That's
mean,
them motherfuckers, bro.
we're talking
My
about
favorite.
dynasties, and if you look in China, even in the criminal families in China, like the triads, they've been like around for like 2,000 years since biblical times, like those triads have been that around for that long. Who knows what kind of secrets they have? Like crazy shit. Like
No
we're talking about the upper, and this is just what we know of. There's probably like very hidden lineages that are just as
niggas over there too. Never know.
like some weird remote locations in Europe. Like you don't know. They could be crazy. They could have like supernatural ties to shit. Who the fuck knows? Like
Pyramid. Only got pyramids buried in Missouri.
they might have like they might have
Like all
control
over
in
the world.
politics.
China's big, man. China off the chain, dude. I don't like. And did you see the and what's her name? What's his name? Tucker Carlson just interviewed Vladimir Putin. Like, that shit crazy, bro. Vladimir, he was just. I didn't watch the whole thing. It just came out. He was just in a nut. I don't know. Just from what I watched, he was just talking about the history of. He was talking. He was like, oh, well, it used the Soviet Union split it up. Take a sip of vodka. Pets bear. It all belongs to Russia.
You like
That's
Vladimir?
basically
You like Vladimir Putin?
I got like neutral opinion, but I don't like how I
He's
really. But I'll tell you how I feel about those type of people in general, like Kim Jong Un. Fuck it, them niggas just rock. Like you know what I'm saying, niggas. I don't know. I can't really say. You know what I'm saying.
They
I'm
legit
familiar
don't give
with
a fuck. They're kings of the castle.
that too. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to watch before I get put in a database. You know what I'm saying? Get put in the But yeah, them niggas riding out. You know what I'm saying? I felt like what the fuck Trump and Putin was homies and shit. So I'm like, I felt like shit was straight that they were homies and shit. But hey, whatever. Like now we in the war. Fuck it, man. Niggas dying.
Now, what
You
we
know what
gotta
I'm
well, as long as Taiwan doesn't get invaded, we,
saying?
we should
No
be
peace,
safe. We should be safe. As
peace,
long,
bro. Even that shit. What's that meme? Remember that meme that was I shared? World War III will be fought online. You know, like, it'll be this game. Hey, you'll be on your computer right, and out of nowhere, your screen turns into World War, and then like you have no choice but to like
or you feel
I
like
don't know,
or you feel like a suppressor pressed against the back of your head, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And you just like brains get splattered all over your computer monitors.
just some shit. I don't know, some shit like you had some shit in planning. And I don't know, some shit. You got to fight World War III. I don't know. This is just online.
Are you gonna get Neuralinked?
I'm gonna get like Jesus link.
You're gonna get Jesus. Like, yeah, I think that's gonna be the choice. I think like this shit's gonna be like as it is, as things are so unbearable. People, it's gonna be like a division. People are either gonna get Neuralink or they're gonna like go to spirituality, and they're gonna find
Right.
Jesus or find like alchemy or find like mysticism, like shamanism or something.
Bro, it's like all that shit was like I don't even know, bro. This shit been started before you thought.
Yeah, exactly. This is
This
literally the
shit
battle
started.
of good and evil.
I don't know, bro. This shit started when it was like I know the shit I noticed like I don't know, bro. Everything be off the chain. I could be like I don't know. Maybe I'll be watching too much anime and shit. You know what I mean? The hype.
No, no, no,
I don't,
no. What you realize is that all the creators of those certain specific animes, they knew the deal, and they had to get it out, and they got it out through that
like
shit.
Celsius. This is the greatest. This lit to the max. Energy. I don't know if you know this energy. I don't know if you drink energy drinks.
I drink White Claw for
White
energy.
Claws. Those. I don't know. Those are. I don't. I might get off alcohol, bro. That shit's crazy.
Alcohol is like, I mean, White Claw is like 100 calories a
You know,
can.
it's not even that. I don't care about that no more. I just don't. Spirit. All that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy, bro. I need to ascend up. You know what I'm saying? That shit be taking me back down to the
Oh, low vibrations. You're right. Alcohol is low vibration. Alcohol
even the
does,
3.5,
yeah,
3.6. I got you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, yeah. Alcohol does lower your vibration to be like a shittier person.
and I'm just like, oh,
But you know what? I have because that keeps me grounded. That keeps me like like down to
it
earth.
depends on the person though. Depends on the person too though. Everyone got their own astrology birth chart weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Everyone got their own shit popping off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh, even like weed and shit. I'm like, weed don't even be doing nothing to me, bro. Be too. I smoke a lot.
yeah.
But you think there's gonna be I don't know. You think when society changes, you think there's gonna be new drugs? You think there's gonna be some type of you think you're gonna mix drug? You think you're gonna mix like DM just drugs with like virtual reality and shit?
I don't
Something like
know. I'm not thinking that far ahead. Apparently, from what it's prophesized
oh,
and foretold, things are gonna get really bad before they get really good. You know, things are gonna get a lot worse before they
that's
get
what they
better.
always say. I be telling, I don't know, bro. Fuck it. I don't know what the bad is. I don't know if it's for me or it's for other. Like I don't know what bad is.
Well, it depends. Like,
Bro,
are
super
you
dope.
are you happy with
Yeah,
life?
hey, yeah.
Yeah, you're happy with life.
This is what you get. This is what life got. Like generally, like I don't got no You know what I'm saying? What? Got my own place. I'm not handicapped.
Yeah, exactly. So you
I got
could say you're grateful for life.
got
You
jack
great.
in
You
the
have.
face.
Can you? You
I
can.
got. I tell
Yeah.
myself every day I'm blowing. If I'm spending all this money on weed, or if anyone gets smoke weed or order like a pizza, not just Domino's pizza, like a nice pizza, and you got it good. You doing better than like 90% of the planet.
Do you believe in an afterlife?
Afterlife multiple ways. Yeah,
Like like
whether
like
it's
like
heaven,
reincarnation?
heaven or yeah, I believe regardless is a plus negative. If you come back, even if you reincarnate, it's a plus negative. I know, you know what I'm saying. Orthodox Christianity is heaven. Jesus riding out,
Yeah.
but you never know. Uh, Esoteric Christianity niggas, well, Christian mystic niggas.
The Rosicrucians.
Yeah, that Rosicrucians. Only not all Rosicrucians. Those like them niggas split up too. That's a whole story too. Max Heindel and Harvey Lewis
Yeah.
with AMORC Rosicrucians. I joined them niggas too, bro, just to see. I had to see what was going on, but I joined. You could go online, just like $5, right? AMORC Rosicrucians, right? I joined them, right? I thinking not because I'm like Freemasons, you can join too, but to join the Freemasons, you gotta do all this like fill out a thing, and then you gotta show up, and you gotta if you know someone that's in it, and they can kind of like you know what I'm saying, give you like a recommendation letter. Rosicrucians, you should sign up. So right off the bat, that made me like, yo, this is too easy to get in because like you know what I'm saying, like what the fuck,
Yeah.
$5, like what the fuck, this made me so and then like. And then, so I joined it. It's cool. I'm like, they give you like some pamphlets and shit. This is the specific one, AMORC. I think that at the top of my head, I think that's what it is. Then I joined the group on Facebook, but they're like, well, like the group on Facebook, like Rosicrucians and AMORC, like it had like you know the shit they was like traditionally post, but it had like you know how Facebook be like motherfuckers riding out posting memes like so. I don't know, like someone post like some like super conservative like like oh masculine man. This society is supposed to be masculine man and feminine.
Giga Chad, Rosicrucian
And
style.
bro, it's just I'm just like this is just like all right, you know what I'm saying? Like this is I'm thinking it's gonna be like motherfuckers like you know what I'm saying? I don't know, motherfuckers like 1600s,
Like Western monks.
There's people from back in the day, like secret society motherfuckers and shit. I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, but it's like there's people on some regular shit I can just YouTube and shit. Like, this is some basic shit.
Yeah.
But
It's all the
there
same
are
shit, like Hermeticism,
but
Rosicrucianism, and all that shit.
that's
Gnosticism.
AMROC. The Rosicrucians, this other one out of California, Max Heindel, which was actually Manly P. Hall's mom was part of that Rosicrucian group. That's the one I actually 'cause I emailed them to join them, and they actually wanted to send me like this book and all this pamphlet, but like I was like going through other stuff. It was like you know what I'm saying. I had all these side quests. You know what I'm saying? I just had a list of side quests, bro.
Just getting sucked into this fucking cult.
But like they got free stuff on their website, so they actually got like they got like an astrology guide from like 19. This shit was written like back in the day. From like 1940s, like astrology got like same, and it's like actually like super in depth. Like it teaches you astrology from like root one. Like you gotta like fill out. I was like reading this shit, and I was like, I don't get time for this shit right now. Let me go to another side quest. Let me go to ADHD type shit. But actually, I still reference that because they got like a lot of like little cheat code references and shit. But that both of them have like the AMROC has a book called The Mystical Life of Jesus, and then the mystical something meaning of Easter or something like that, and then Max Heindel has a different interpretation of Jesus in Christianity, but I like that Max Heindel's Rosicrucian group just because it had astrology and he connected the dots on all that stuff too. There's like only few. The Christian mysticism stuff is a lot like far in between like stuff you can find on that. But it's like I'm also trying to link in the Chinese astrology and the numerology with that as well. Not as like no but it is but I feel like bro it's like once you know one I don't know bro. It's not too much to dwell on and shit. Too much, you know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of people like overlook astrology and stuff. Be like, oh, moon is in I don't know, bro. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know, bro. It can be. It's a different side quest fucking you up. I don't know. It's some other shit fucking you up. It's not
Nah, I feel you. But all
but
right.
yeah,
So,
Rosicrucians was lit. They was There was there's different groups I read about because I was more so obsessed with like who was the real one, who was the real group.
Who's
You
the
know,
real who's the real guardian of the true practice and teachings?
but then I was like, it got to the point where I realized people started their own. None of them was like the original Rosicrucians and from Germany or whatever, France. I forgot what country, you know. Correct me on that. But there were people that came to America and started their own Rosicrucian chapters. There was even this one dude. He started one in like Pennsylvania or some shit. He like wrote all this shit books about sex magic. And he was trying to say that like write about like white like sex was good and stuff.
Well,
And
yeah,
like
sex magic. That's where the guy has to not come and the woman
um
has to come. The
yeah,
women come.
basically that, yeah. And I read that in other and some other like occult books last year too. Like all about that shit. And that got me thinking like, damn, they really you know what I'm saying? Now when you go back thinking about like society and shit, and like I'm like, damn, they really telling people to do because it's not even really sex magic. It's really like you know what I'm saying, like Kundalini and shit.
Energy
It's like the
transmutation.
Bible. Taking
Alchemy.
yeah, it's been like it's
It's
not
all the
even like
same
no.
shit. It's all the same shit.
I'm like, damn, society telling people to do it, the opposite. Like literally, all the shit you supposed to do to keep your aura and your halo and shit, they telling you to do the opposite shit. I'm
Yeah,
like, damn,
exactly. It's
what the fuck?
that's spiritual warfare.
When you talk about this shit, no man, we need to tell you, man. There's no like, people just like Robbie. I don't know. Shit be making you want to slap niggas, but then sometimes you gotta realize that's why I feel like I always say the 1% is like a mindset. I don't know. I feel like everything in video games somehow everything you just like I don't know. 1% is a mindset. That's all. That's all it is, bro. Everybody be tainted and shit. Once you realize what's like bullshit and what's not, then it's just like. Then again, like I know, like you can be Christian mode. You know what I'm saying? Super Christian mode, right? Have kids. Then some people can't handle that. Turn into suckers. Sleep on the couch. Watch Netflix. Nah, you supposed to be like Goku. Dip out on the kids.
That yo,
Beat
dude.
the weight on somebody else.
I'm scared that
So that,
I'm scared that I'm gonna live to be like 120 or some shit. You know, like I feel like by the time I'm like 40, that's when I'm actually gonna look like a 30-year-old. You know, like
you think to live that way you like would you stop like drinking, smoking to be 120?
I mean,
Like how do you
I
feel
don't think
about
I have to. I don't think I have to quit all that to live to be 120. I think it's just gonna happen because I
do
don't.
you think it's a mental thing? I
No,
be
I
thinking
don't.
that's
I
like
don't think it's.
mental.
I don't think it's a mental. Well, I think a lot of it is emotional because like that you
Yeah,
know fucks with your stressors, your bodily stressors. You
yeah.
know,
I don't know.
that
I feel
really
like
does
I
stress your
feel like
body
you can
anyways.
feel like I don't know. I do be. I don't know, bro. I be feeling like motherfucking. I don't know. Like I be feeling like people gonna be stressing. Like it might be, or it might be some random shit. Who knows? Random shit, but 120. I don't know. I feel like if you just like
I mean, according
eat,
to society,
like,
we should subscribe to OnlyFans. We should eat McDonald's. We should fucking watch Marvel movies all the time. We should listen to modern hip hop like fucking like Ice Spice and shit. And we should
I Spice got one song that I'm sorry the beat hit. I'm not gonna lie. No, 'cause I shared on Twitter. I was like, "What y'all? Like, hold on."
we should drive
The
Teslas.
beat was crazy.
We should drive
Uh,
Teslas apparently.
I don't even know, bro. That's why I'm saying the bubble's about to pop. It's not like people aren't aware of this type of stuff. Like on that's what I'm saying when I say like Facebook and Twitter is so dramatically different. Trust me, Twitter does have that world like of whatever that specific world, but like people are recognizing what's like the dimension or like you said are splitting up, bro. People are like people. That's why I see Zoomers are either like super like Zoomers are like either super like
Spiritual,
getting like I don't know like spiritual stacking cash.
metaphysical,
Yeah, but also like money wise too, like lit money wise, like or the complete like opposite as well. But in a way, like
like black pilled.
money wise still like would you say like black pilled? Like, what is that?
Black pilled? Like Doomer?
No, I wouldn't say doomer and well, yeah, probably that. There's probably exactly. Just got like I don't know, like no hope of the world, scared, pissed off. I'm just like, dang, y'all raising the stress levels
Addicted
for no reason.
addicted to porn and like hentai.
It's like, and I'm just like, what was I gonna say? So it does split. The type of people does split, but I don't really know how big that split is, or it might just be like the echo chamber I'm in. But then again, a lot of I don't know, bro. There's it all comes in a circle, bro. That's how I feel for most people, for most of those people at all, because it's like not everyone. Some people start off a certain way, flip the script, some shit happens, and that's when the second challenge happens. I feel like it's the first challenge, but the second challenge hit too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I always say most people aren't always like the same, or we got the same. Some people flip the script. That's why you got this whole like I don't want to get back into politics, but because politics is like super opposite sides spectrum, like you got people that flip the script super quick. But do you think weed chilling people out? Weed makes people like pussies, bro. Straight up. I'm, not just saying, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we.
If we were in person, this is when you pull out your gun. It's like weed makes people pussies, bro. Straight up. And you put the gun on the table, and I'm like, oh yeah. I take a hit of the joint, and put my katana on the table, and it's like,
Not even that. Not on the individual aspect, but it's like just like to calm the community down. Like guys, just calm down. Like not like on an individual. Like
do you have a dog?
nah.
No. I was just saying for that scenario, maybe we would bring our pit bulls or something, or like a Rottweiler.
I don't want to say we make people like. Oh yeah, it does. Like people chill out, satisfied, comfortable. Like at least not everyone. Like people still be right. Like I go to the gym. I smoke weed and then go to the gym pre
Oh yeah.
workout.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I just I I
Go to
just
sword. You go to sword fighting high, blazed up.
no, I don't do that. I never do that. Um, I mean, sometimes like very rarely, I'll like maybe like have one beer, like not even enough to get a buzz, just like a beer or one shot, just to, like loosen up. It loosens up your muscles, you know, like just enough to like not do anything, but to like physically actually
Like
loosen
an
you up.
IPA or
No, that's
like
way
Bud
too
Light.
much. No, like a Bud Light or some shit.
Yeah,
Like
you said wait. Yeah, you said IPAs off the chain. That shit crazy.
yeah, that's too
I mean, when I
much.
first drank those, I was like, damn, I can get This is like drinking one because you know what I'm saying. Because when you, it's like when you first start drinking and shit, and you're like broke, you're trying to drink whatever that's gonna get you the most fucked up. At least I did.
Yeah,
That's
like a
what I
Colt
did.
45 or an Old English or a Saint Ides or
I
a
was you ever drinking Still Reserve?
Steel Reserve. Yeah.
That's the worst shit, bro.
You ever drink Cobra?
Maybe is that in a can?
Yeah.
Is that like like a can
Yeah.
like this?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Not tall cans,
I
tall
remember
cans.
Colt 45,
Colt 45s, the
Old
40.
English, but then you realize like that's the worst like quality of like it's just the worst quality ever.
That's just that malt liquor, baby.
I don't even what was I gonna say? There's gonna be new age drugs with virtual reality. There's gonna be like virtual reality chambers you can go to, and then combine it with like shrooms or acid, and then like you're in that world for 8 hours. Pay like $400. It's government approved, government facility. But
Shit.
it's gonna be called the experience.
Or you get Neuralink, and Neuralink will like have a setting. It'll
Bro,
have
like,
it'll have a setting to
well, like,
get you tripping.
damn, bro. See, right now Neuralink is for like paraplegic people. Like, if you if you were paralyzed, or like, I don't know, you can't. I don't know, some shit happened in your brain, or I can't. I don't know. No other situation. Like, you can't move your arm, can't move your hand. You just put that bitch in, boom. I saw a video of this bitch on the this bitch was paralyzed and shit, sitting on a chair. Um, but then she had like a video. like she had the she had like some type of chip, and she had the video like of her like her avatar in the TV,
Oh
and it was
hell
just
yeah.
talking like it was a person. I was like, what the fuck? And like her husband was just like, what the fuck? Well, that's kind of suited up though, because like, I don't know, but it's like if she able to control an avatar on a screen with the chip in her head, because she paralyzed and shit. What if they have a robot brand new body and shit?
Or what if you put that in like a regular
Crazy shit.
non injured person, and it's like, let's say they're having a normal conversation, and while they're having a conversation at the same time they're also typing an email to like their mother or something. You know, it's like multitasking.
I don't know, bro. I feel like there's gonna be some type of glitch. Like you like, I don't know, there's gonna be something and you get like a headache. I don't know, it's gonna be like I don't know. I don't know, bro. That's just I don't know. That it's just so scary.
Maybe some people will be really good at it.
What like? What, no, I just meant like the actual like program itself in your brain. Like I don't know. Does Windows not I mean, I haven't had a Windows that's not responding problem. I haven't had a blank filling a blank is not responding problem. But what does that happen with the chip? Neuralink is not responding. I gotta alt control the. That's a fucked up shit.
Imagine getting what if your shit gets hacked?
That's what I'm trying to say. Well, of course of course is the hacking part, but I don't even trust the
The
hack.
manufacturer.
I don't even not really. It's really just the internal aspect. Your computer does your computer ever freeze? Sometimes.
Sometimes, very, very, very rarely.
Yeah, mine rarely, but my old computers I had laptops. They start to go slow when your space is low, or I don't know, you do some dumb shit. But basically, what I'm trying to say that can happen unless it's perfect, unless you think that the chip is just perfect like that. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what the I gotta just observe the people that get it. I know there's gonna be people lining up and get it. Tech, hey, tech niggas,
Yeah.
line it up just like you. But like the Apple, there's people making beats with the Apple goggles. Like they're just like on Fruit Loops, just like it's crazy, like just hanging out and shit. Like it's wild, bro.
Apple
It's
Vision
wild,
Pro.
bro.
Anyway, with that, we're past the hour. But it's thanks for coming on. I mean, the call will still keep going. I'm just gonna stop the recording. But anyway, good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Peace out.